Today we were looking at Titus chapter 1, verse 16. I'll read it in the Greek first, and then we'll read through it in the New American Standard Version. So I'll highlight as I go. Theon homologusin Adenai tois de ergois arnuntai bedlektoi ontes kai apethes kai pros pan ergon agathon adokimoi. All right, reading through it in the New American Standard. They profess to know God, but by their deeds they deny him, being detestable and disobedient and worthless for any good deed. So working through that, first we have our finite verb. They profess, or they confess. Present active indicative, third person plural. So they, being those above that have defiled consciences and minds, they profess. What do they profess? The substance of their profession is this verb, to know. They profess to know who? They profess to know God. The literal order sounds like God they profess to know. So this fronts God at the beginning here, but their profession is the verb in view. They profess to know God, but they deny. So there's a contrast here. They profess one thing, but they actually deny that thing. They profess to know God, but they deny. Tois is the dative here. Tois ergois, by works. I think the New American Standard supplies there, so implies by their works. So they profess to know, but they deny by works. Again, this connection between what we live and what we do, what we believe and what we do, needs to be combined. Our profession needs to be aligned with our works. So they profess to know God, but they deny him by their works. And then hotines, being is the participle here. Being, we're going to be expecting a nominative because of the predicate nominative. And what do we see but three different nominative words? One nominative here, one nominative here, and then one nominative here. So the first, they are detestable, and they are also, as the NASB translates it, worthless. And they are also, thirdly down here, the second one here is disobedient, and then the third one is worthless. And then before the word worthless, though, we have the prepositional phrase show up here, pros pan ergon agathon. So for, or unto, for works. What kind of good work? All of them, any of them, every of them. And what kind of work? Good works. So they are disobedient or detestable, disobedient, and worthless, specifically worthless for all good deeds. So even though their profession is to know God, their actions themselves, because they are unclean actions flowing from an unpure heart, are actually fundamentally not glorifying and honoring to the Lord. So that's Titus 1, verse 16, and with that we finish the first chapter of Titus.